I am very tired of the fucking gaslighting. If you're not a fucking adult, if you're not 20 and up, and honestly, fuck 20. If you're not 30, just get the fuck off of this TikTok because honestly, it seems like everyone in my age demographic who doesn't have a fucking brain and below it does not know what I'm talking about and only want to spam my comments with stupid shit. And I don't have time for that. I don't have time for the fucking gaslighting because I and many other grown ass adults know what we've been seeing over the course of fucking decades. And I'm not gonna let one, a bunch of predators, and two, a bunch of children tell me or tell other grown ass adults that we don't know what the fuck we're talking about. Because I most definitely do. We most definitely do. I am so fucking sick and tired of the fact that this world is run by predators, and I'm even more sick and tired of this constant fucking pushing of sexualizing teenage girls. It's like, it's literally no different than if someone is like mentally, physically, or verbally abusive towards you and they tell you, oh, you're being dramatic. Oh my God, you're blowing it way out of proportion. It's the same shit that these motherfuckers are doing. Because you wanna know what? I have no fucking problem with like free sexual liberation of grown women, like I said, who are in their 20s and up, who are actually maturing physically, mentally, emotionally, not fucking teenagers. I don't have any problem with that. I don't have any problem with if, maybe we just stopped at fucking Playboy and letting grown women, not teenagers, grown women wear fucking lingerie and heels and whatever and slay and stomp on my neck. But no, because America cannot have nice things. Pornography ruined everything. Okay? I don't care. It needs to be fucking said because some of y'all are literally so fucking brainwashed. Y'all can't even admit to yourselves that it is a problem. It is a fucking problem. Like, sex is supposed to be the act of two people who love each other and an act of intimacy. I don't give a fuck if you're a man and a woman and a woman, a man and a man. I don't care. But it's become so strict. Like there's too many people that become so stripped of that. And they don't even fucking know how sex is supposed to fucking work. And then they have these high ass expectations that aren't fucking realistic because if you actually love somebody, you're not really gonna give a fuck about all this other shit that doesn't matter. And then you have these motherfuckers being exposed to a lot of rape, a lot of, like I said, sexualization of children and teens, and a lot of abuse. But y'all don't wanna fucking be honest about that. That's toxic. And nobody also wants to talk about the fucking exposure, overexposure that just this generation, Gen Z, and that the Zillennials have gotten. Because I remember when there was barely any protection from fucking television and media and fucking social media, and I could easily see some fucking porn on YouTube without trying. I remember being on Girls Go Games, a site for fucking children. And I was on a 90s computer, and this ad would pop up, and I don't know, I'm probably not the only one that's had this, where there'd be sites for children, and then there'd be little pop-up tabs for a pornographic fucking website. Or being at home late at night, and mind you, I didn't know what exactly HBO was for. I didn't know that it was for adults. I just thought it was a fucking movie channel. So there would be some times where I would flip through and there'd be straight up pornography on my television. And on top of that, all these things that are made for adult women, we all know this. And if you're acting like you don't know this, I'm gonna need you to come back down to fucking reality because I'm literally so fucking sick and tired of y'all dumbasses and the predators trying to fucking water it down and act like that's not exactly what it is. Garter belts, lingerie, and fishnets are not fucking meant for teens and children. They are meant for adult women. They are meant for adult women doing like adult spicy type things. They are meant for adult women as strippers, even showgirls, and especially as a fucking dancer, because I feel like this is where it all started. Nobody talks about this either. There's a lot of dance costumes. Mind you, a lot of everyone in these competitive dancing competitions are all 17 and under. A lot of these fucking dance costumes and a lot of these fucking dance moves that a lot of these girls do and wear are not fucking appropriate. Period, point blank. I don't want to see you argue with me in the comments, or else I'm just going to assume that you're a fucking predator or that you're just a fucking idiot. I actually don't fucking care, because boundaries are fucking boundaries for a reason, and there's absolutely no fucking reason why you should be arguing with any fucking sensible adult on why a fucking child should be able to wear a fucking thong bikini. Why a child should be able to wear fucking fishnets and lingerie and garter belts. There is no fucking argument for that. And like I just fucking said, you trying to argue that, I'm just gonna assume that you're a fucking pedophile, because there's actually no fucking way that a bunch of people are trying to speak out against this and just trying to, you know, bring that fucking barrier that needs to be brought back, obviously, between, you know, what's appropriate for teenagers and fucking children and what's appropriate for adults. Because if you look at a lot of teenagers nowadays and teenagers back then, there's clearly a huge difference, and it's a fucking problem. And I'm not gonna fucking sit here and pretend that it's not a fucking problem, and I'm not gonna sit here and act like it's normal, because I'm not an advocate for adultifying fucking children and teenagers. I don't give a shit. I really don't give a shit. There should be no fucking reason why I am looking at a majority of fucking teenage girls and children, whether it's, I don't care if it's exploitation. I don't care if it's in the dance world. I don't care. It's just in general, like the fact that a lot of them are wearing the same shit that burlesque showgirls wear, that fucking strippers wear, that fucking adult women that would work for fucking Playboy magazine would wear. Is actually fucking disgusting. And I've been seeing this push constantly for fucking decades, and honestly since the early 2000s through the media. Fucking 13. Those girls should not have been dressed like that. Fucking Riverdale. Mind you, I don't give a shit if these are adults. These are still written characters as teenagers, and them having Lily Reinhart, who is supposed to be 16, strip teasing and dancing in lingerie. Fucking inappropriate. Fucking Euphoria. I don't know why y'all fucking sit and act like Euphoria is the greatest fucking show when it is borderline child pornography. And even though the fucking characters are adults, they're still all supposed to be fucking teenagers. And the way that they are fucking dressed and acting. Kat is like 17 doing whole ass like adult things online. And like too much sexual graphic scenes with like like y'all are fucking dumb. Like y'all are so fucking blind, and I do not want this to be normalized. Okay? The barrier between what is appropriate for teens, children, and what is appropriate for adults needs to be brought back, because I'm so fucking tired of predators trying to normalize it and dumbass people trying to act like children can't be children and that it's okay for them to be dressed like fucking grown-ass people when they're not, and that they need to rush into adulthood when they fucking don't. And they're being looked at and posted all over the fucking internet by goddamn themselves, and then ending up on other fucking websites. Either open your fucking eyes, educate yourself, or shut the fuck up. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.